So here I have two methods in which we are calling the Apex method getAccounts in two different syntax. One by using the then and catch syntax, and the other one is using async and await. So in case of then and catch, what will happen is the moment getAccount is called, it will not wait for the response to come back. It will directly go ahead and start executing the rest of the code, which means this part of the code will actually execute and it will not wait for the response to come back. Whereas in case of async and await, the moment we use this syntax and we are making a asynchronous call, like calling a Apex method, it will actually wait here until the response comes from the Apex class or from the third party callout that you made, and then only the rest of the code will run. So in this case, it will wait here and then only this line will run, or if there is error, this line will run, and finally this line will run. So let's just see this in action. So I have deployed this LWC component here, and once I click on this fetch with then catch, then you will see that the method started. It is printing before calling getAccounts, and here it's not waiting for the account response to come back. Rather, the last two log statement got printed. So if I show you here, before calling getAccounts, and then this was called, and now it's not waiting for the response to come back. Rather, line number 20 and 21 is printed. So after calling getAccounts and end of method, and finally after some time when the response came back from the Apex controller, that is where this code actually ran. And now let's just see this with async and await. So let me clear it and let me call it again. This time you see that before await getAccounts, and now this is basically this statement. Now it is making a call out to Apex, and now it will wait for it. So this line will not run until we get a response here. Right? So once we get the response here, this line will be printed, and finally this line will be printed. So in simple word, if you don't want your flow of execution to stop when you're making such asynchronous call, then you will use the then and catch flow. But if you want your response to come back before you run the next line of code, then you will use the async and await syntax.